This thing is like grainy. Hello. Hello. And you liked the video before I even talk. Y'all like my abusive mouth. Y'all like when I cuss y'all out. I think you do. I think y'all get off on me smacking y'all. Is that what it is? Y'all like the tough love. Y'all like to see me hot and bothered and upset with you for letting these dudes use you. How y'all doing tonight? Hey Tiffany, who else is in here? Miss P in the house and LHA Disability Awareness. Hey girl. Hey Lola, Angela, Amaya. Okay, we got some usual suspects in the house. I got my team in the house. I am fantastic. I am fantastic. I was thinking about what I wanted to get on here and talk about today. And I said, well, I might as well do a follow up to my Facebook post about waiting to, get the nookie. Waiting before you part the Red Sea, before you part your knees to these dudes. How do y'all feel about that? How do you feel about waiting? So some of y'all against it, some of y'all are for it. What do y'all feel about waiting to do the do? You're gonna order tonight? Fantastic, Tiffany. Y'all order your love potions. This is a conjuring tool. You have to get used to controlling your thoughts, controlling your mind. That's something that we are lacking. And in order for you to be effective in whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's get a higher position on your job, or to get that rich guy, or more money, or whatever it is about mind control. It is about controlling your thoughts. It's about you getting rid of the shame you have, or the guilt you have, or the fear you have, or the doubt that you have around the things that you want. You got to get over it. Otherwise, these things that you're going for, especially these men that you're chasing that you really in your heart feel are out of your league, it's like you're going to purchase heartbreak if you don't have mental stability, if you're not solid in self-awareness and in your sense of entitlement. You got to have a strong sense of entitlement, because every man that comes into your space and in your face is going to question your value. He's going to question your worth. When you ask for what you want, he's going to say, why do you deserve it? And you have to really have it all worked out in your head. You really have to have it all worked out in your head. You can't be like, well, Well, why do I deserve it? Well, let me get back to you on that. No, you can't do that. And especially if you are average looking, where are my UGC girls at? Where are y'all at? Because our prescription is a little bit different to other girls. We gotta tweak this thing for success within the body that God has given us. We gotta look at things a little bit differently, right? I know you want to level up. We all want to level up. You know, put on and leveling up. The definition of that is really putting on a mask, getting into character. That's what leveling up is, right? It's not even authentic. It's just enough. It's like getting into character for a stage play. That's really what leveling up is. So along with the leveling up and the getting into character. Now getting into character would mean buying the outfit that actually fits right, having the makeup done properly, knowing what to say, when to say it, tone of voice, table manners, salad fork, dinner fork, knowing all of that stuff so that you can project class and status and all those nice things so that hopefully the man across the dinner table will want to spend money on you after that first date. He'll want to hopefully care for you after all of that, right? So leveling up is about playing a role. It's about getting into character and learning how to conjure, learning how to control your thoughts. It's going to help you get into character, get into the mold that you need to be in order to say what you need to say and to convince people that you're worthy. Whether or not you're worthy, that's a whole nother thing, but you want to be convincing, right? Conjuring, mind control is going to help you do that. You really have to discipline your thoughts. Greetings, Black Panther. Who else is here? Why wait for sex when you can cheat? It's normalized now. Oh, all right. Is that your philosophy? Like you don't wait for sex, or you don't. If a guy wants to wait, who am I talking to here? Is this a female or a male? Chocolate baby milk. Oh, it's a dude. Whatever. So y'all got to get it together. Get your tools together to get your mind right. Unattractive women. Let me just say something before I get into all of this stuff. This thing called sex appeal. If you are average looking, please don't go for sex appeal. Don't and when I say sex appeal, I mean sexy. Please don't try to do that. Why? Why, Salkis? Why are you saying that? Because being sexy is already synonymous with being cheap, with being a floozy, with being a lady of the night, with being a woman looking for a transaction, right? Because you're putting everything on display. Why it's so detrimental for you as an average looking woman, as an unattractive baseline looking woman, why is it so much more detrimental for you to go for sexy as opposed to anybody else? Is because when you're unattractive, men are already assuming that you're easy. Hello? Men already assume that you don't have boundaries, you don't have too much expectations, that you're going to be a cheap date. He is already assuming that because you're unattractive. So when you top that off and put the icing on that by displaying yourself, by boob showing, butt showing, this showing, and especially if your proportions are questionable, then you just further cheapen yourself. You go from the weak 5 that you are all the way down to a 2 in a millisecond. In a New York minute, you went from a weak 5, a shaky 5, to a 2 when you show your cleavage and your legs showing. You got knock knees and all that kind of stuff going on. I mean, y'all already know. Y'all already know what it is. You got knock knees and filled feet, and you in a mini dress. Knock knees, filled feet. Okay, your waist is bigger than your butt, and we trying to claim sexy. Do not do it, because you're already classified as undesirable. I'll take that when nothing else is calling me. I'll take you when the other 5 chicks that I really want ain't answering the phone. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat anything. And I'm the only one brave enough to say this because I know what I've been through. I know that I've been treated like the bottom of the barrel. So I'm talking to you from experience. I got filled feet, okay? I got filled feet my own self. Y'all that think things ain't really elegant, cover it up. Cover it up for the love of God, for Father in heaven, for all of us, for Jesus, the angels and the archangels. Wear something that fits, something that will complement your form, something that will make you look less easy than you already look because your face is built the way it is. That's what you got to do. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Okay, I'm just saying what it is. What do you rate yourself from 1 to 10? I'm not getting into that. I already said I'm a strong 5 some days. I'm a 3 certain days. When I'm ovulating, I'm looking crazy. It is what it is. My rating fluctuates. My ratings fluctuate. She said 11. I didn't say no 11. I didn't say no 11. Off the charts. Well, I am really all that. I am exceptional. But I won't tell you how. I won't say how, but I am exceptional. It's all about attitude and clothing. It is. It is, and I can't tell you how many times I see chicks trying to pull off sexy, and you see that they're uncomfortable. You can tell that that she's trying to hide her gut. You got on the bodycon dress that shows off every pleat, every nook, cranny, fold, every piece of cellulite you have, and you're posing, you sucking in your gut and still gotta hide it with your hands and all that, and you think nobody notices that you don't feel so confident in what you have on. Don't do it, because we're already looked at as easy lay. For nothing else but the fact that you don't want to give nobody an excuse to disrespect you even more than they would. Wear proper garments. Just wear proper garments. To date, did I ruin my chances? What are you talking about? Hi, Selkis. I'm dating a 49-year-old wealthier white male. I told him that I'm going through financial difficulty and would no longer be able to date. Did I ruin my chances? Well, okay, you're dating a wealthy guy. You're dating him. So when a woman says she's dating, I'm assuming that you are frequently spending time with this person. You're going places, experiencing things together. Maybe you are having intercourse with each other too, possibly. So I'm trying to figure out why would you tell them you're ending the relationship because you have financial difficulty? Was that a play? Was that a play to get him to give you money or something? No matter how ugly you are, you better have an agenda for men because they have one for you. Yes, yes they do. All women want to be sexy. It's competition. All women want to be sexy, but all women cannot pull off sexy. All women cannot pull off sexy, and for some of us, well, really, truth be told, most women look desperate when they try to do sexy because it's either you're sending a message, look at me, look at me, look at me, see me, pay attention to me, which is desperation, a kind of desperation in itself, or you're seen as a woman trying. Either you're sexy or you're trying to be sexy, and either one of those are not going to give you the feedback that it's not going to give you no quality feedback. Whether you're sexy or not, you're not going to get quality feedback. It's either you're going to be labeled easy or desperate. And if you're unattractive and trying to be sexy, you're going to be labeled desperate. Real desperate. An attractive woman who's sexy, she's going to be easy. An unattractive woman who's trying to be sexy is going to be labeled desperate and easy. Pretty much. She's going to be both. It doesn't help us to do that. It doesn't help us to do that at all. If he wanted you, he would ease your troubles. Otherwise, he's using you. Okay. And it shows the desperation by what they're wearing. Yes, nothing reveals your state of mind faster than how you present yourself. And that's, that's just what it is. Nothing reveals what's going on inside here as a woman faster than what you wear on the outside. So we have to be mindful of these things. We have to be mindful of these things. But what I want to know from y'all is about waiting to bump uglies as they used to say back in the days. Like what do you feel about waiting to have sex with a man? Do you feel that it's necessary to do that? Have you done it? What was the outcome? Are you against it? You feel it's a waste of time? Like what are your thoughts on waiting to actually do it? One night stander right here. Your chocolate baby milk. I'm already questioning your logic with a name like that, but whatever. You're saying that that's your MO is one night stands. That's what you do. That's all you're looking for is a one night stand. HA says I think it's necessary. Angela says I'm going through that right now. You're going through what right now, Angela? Are you're waiting to have intimacy with somebody you're dating right now? How long have you been waiting? Miss P says waiting is best because I get too attached. Ooh, Miss P, you love hard. You one of them chicks, you go all in, you go hard in the paint. As they say, do you go hard in the paint? Who else goes hard in the paint? Who else? Miss P, you can't go hard in the paint. Phoenix Rising, welcome. Welcome. So I want to know. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Have you waited before, and what was the outcome of you waiting before you had sex? Has anyone done it? I wait because it builds my tension up. When it goes down, it's a wrap. Are you a female? I forgot. Metamorphosis looks like you're a male. Why are you guys here? I'm trying to talk to the sisters. What do y'all come here for? Y'all messing up my whole stream. We don't care if y'all don't wait for no reason. Y'all ain't waiting on nothing. I want to try being a little promiscuous. Wait a minute now. Miss P. Say that again. You said you want to try being a little promiscuous. What's that about, Miss P? You giving up? You giving up on love? You said I might as well be a hoe. Miss P said, bump this, I'm gonna be a hoe. I'm gonna go in and get this nut, cause they ain't waiting on me. Is that what it is, Miss P? Monique says, I like to wait for sex, but most men I meet just that's their intention. I can never avoid it. Most men are wired by sex as part of their nature anyway. So I give up on it at this point. You've given up on what, Monique? On waiting? So you don't wait. You just give in to what men want? You just give in to what they want? Is that what you're saying? What does you giving up mean? I made a guy wait nearly a year. Really? And what was the outcome? What was the outcome, Tia? After you made him wait nearly a year. Now, let me also ask you: the waiting a year, was it you made him wait, but you let him lick you behind? You know, for the 11 months, he sucked and licked a little bit. You sucked and licked a little bit. You just didn't enter the course. Is that the kind of waiting you did? You let him finger pop you for a year? We have to get specific on these things, because some of y'all claim celibacy, but you're getting finger popped and all kind of stuff going on anyway, and still claiming, well, I held out, girl, I held out. I held out. I'm trying to wait until marriage to have intimacy with a man. I recently started dating a man. I'm a virgin and he is not. I'm Christian and he is not. So there's many obstacles. Ooh. Let me lay hands on you. Who's that, Angela? I'm sending energy your way because the devil's going to be riding your back. Right there. The devil's going to be riding your back, and you got to rebuke Satan. You got to rebuke the devil. Like, you got to stay prayed up and submerged in your faith and in your convictions, in your Bible, or all of that. I don't know why you would pick, if you are a Christian woman, I don't know why you would pick a Gentile. I don't know why you would pick a sinner to contemplate marriage with. That's going to be a lot of conflicts there, because you're regimented. You're under an umbrella of commandments that you're adhering to, and he's like a free spirit. It's like you're an angel and he's a devil. That's really what it is. Ooh, that's kind of hard. That's going to be kind of hard. Hey, Miss Jazzy. He was angry the whole time. He was angry the whole time, Tia, that you held out. Angry. That's not a positive emotion to have. Anger. I can understand being frustrated, you know, because you want to release. You're attracted to each other, and there's a frustration that builds, a sexual frustration. But anger, like he's throwing stuff around, cussing you out, that kind of anger. It's hard when you're attracted to them. I just have to meet in public. I can't go to his house or mine. Don't want to be tempted. Well, I don't think, to be honest, I don't think any woman should really be entertaining anybody at her house or alone for a very long time. It's, especially, listen, when you're getting to know somebody, you don't want them to be so comfortable with you right away. You go into his house, that's his turf, that's his domain. He can kick up his feet and be too comfortable, where he can say things that are out of pocket, say things that are suggestive, might even be rude even. You don't want any man to be that comfortable with you right away. No, not right away. You want to hold out on that. What happened? Look at her shoulders, y'all. Ain't she fit? Oh my gosh. So yeah, they get frustrated with you. So how do you handle the frustration? Like what is it that you're saying? What do you say to them when they I guess when they get mad? Like you saying, calm down, baby. It's coming eventually. We're going to do it. Like how do you respond to the frustration? Monique says, no, I haven't given up, but I just realized this is what I'm always going to face with men as an ugly girl. Even if men meet online or in person, they're always going to have sex on their mind anyway. Yes, men will always have sex on their minds, right? I don't even think it's a bad thing for a man to be sexually attracted to you. I think you would even, you see, the trick bag on this is that we want them to be sexually attracted to us. But it's like, we got to have our own boundaries in place, and we have to be able to project our boundaries elegantly. If a man is soliciting you for sex straight away, you are not clearly defining your boundaries, because they don't do that to every woman. A man is not going to come up to every woman that he wants to have sex with and say, hey, drop your drawers right now. I want to do it with you. He's not doing that to every woman. He's not doing that to every woman. Some women, he'll take time. He will woo her, buy her gifts, take on trips, meals or whatever, conversations, get to know before he makes that move. But if you are experiencing something where he doesn't even feel the need to respectfully approach you, then it's not even a matter of sex. It's sort of like they don't see you as a human being. That's something totally different. We expect men to want that. That's okay, but there's still a boundary there. There's still a, hey, how are you? I'd love to take you out sometime. What's your favorite movie? Who's your favorite actor? I want to check out this bistro down the block that just opened up. Would you like to go? Like, if they are just bypassing salutations and going straight for your vagina, there is something in your approach, in your discussion, in your temperament, something in there that says, I'm just looking to get laid. Because these men know who to talk to. They know who to approach like that. They know who to approach like that. So I don't know what your conversation is. I don't know how your dress code is. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you have an online profile. I don't know what's on your online profile, but something within your branding is letting these dudes know that they don't even have to say hello to you. They just want to know how much and where. What you're saying is they treating you like a prostitute. That's something totally different. We got to be careful of how we're presenting ourselves out here. And I think it's beneficial for every woman to wait, because you have to protect yourself emotionally and physically. You shouldn't have, these one night stands, and after 3 days, your knees are open and that sort of thing. You're playing Russian roulette with your life for a nut that you might not even get. That he might not even be able to give you the nut. And you opening your knees after 2, 3 days, you barely know him, you don't know what his habits are, you don't even know he brushes his teeth every day. And you're opening up your soul. Opening up your soul, risking your entire life for sex. Listen, I don't know what they're telling y'all. Well, I do know what they're telling y'all out there. And a woman who's in control of her sexuality, that doesn't only look like a woman who just has sex when she wants, with who she wants, no matter what they want, and it's not about love, that kind of thing. To me, those women aren't smart. And a lot of times they still get hurt. Those women are still getting hurt too. These aggressive women are still getting hurt out here. Y'all don't be fooled by it. Don't be fooled by these chicks just because they can show their boobies and they doing that Vogue and doing yoga splits and stuff online, that they so in tune that they not getting hurt out here. But they getting hurt out here in these streets too. All these liberated chicks getting hurt out here just like everybody else. All these aggressive, assertive, I'm in control chicks, they're getting their feelings hurt. They're getting their feelings hurt too. So it would behoove all of us, the ones who are timid and the ones who ain't. It would behoove all of us to pace ourselves and to wait until we are actually in a relationship with a man before we even consider laying down with him. How could you lay down with a man you don't even know where you stand with him? You're not even sure if he likes you. Do you know how many women do it? You're not even sure. Forget about love. You're not even sure if the dude likes you. And your needs are east and west. How, Sway? How? Your whole life in the dude's hands. I don't care how assertive you are. When you're on your back, you are subordinate, my dear. I don't care how much zeros are in your bank, who you the boss of, who you managing at work, or whatever the case is, or how cute you are. When you are on your back, you are vulnerable, my dear. You are a subordinate. You are following his lead when you're on your back. You're not in control of anything when you're on your back. Goddesses don't run around chasing men, soliciting men for sex. A goddess doesn't do that. A goddess is not ruled by a penis. She is not ruled. That is secondary to all the other things that have to be in place before she even considers opening her knees. This is what a real goddess is. Truth be told. If you are running around here chasing tail like men, then you're a canine now. You're no longer a goddess. You are a canine, just like the dog ass men that you're chasing. That's what you are. That's what you are. Grow your fangs, growl, drool out of your mouth, crawl on your knees, walk on all fours. You're a dog. You've turned into a dog. That's what you've turned into. You are no longer at no seat of no goddesshood nowhere. Nowhere. Waiting is for your own emotional stability. How many of y'all had sex early and then the guy don't call you no more? Like, how many times do you need that lesson? You have sex with him early because you're going with the flow, and then he don't call you no more. And then you're like, well, what happened? I liked him. What happened? You didn't have no boundaries. You showed him that you didn't have nothing worth waiting for, nothing worth saving, nothing worth at least seeing what he was about or making him earn it first. You want to turn somebody off real quick? Just do something for them they haven't earned. You want somebody to disrespect you real quick? You want to know how you earn disrespect? Do something for somebody that they have not earned. And they're looking at you sideways. They're looking at you like, damn, this bitch stupid. You're thinking you're being charitable because you're giving them something, on a hope that you get a return. And they're looking at you and kikiing behind your back like, this bitch really loopy. Not only is he thinking you're loopy and you're crazy, but he's also thinking, well, you probably giving it to everybody anyway. So what's the whole, your shit is trash. If you ain't holding on to it, then you giving it to everybody else. When you sleep too soon, that's immediately, that's the message that you send. I'm easy. You ain't gotta wait. There is nothing to wait for. This ain't really good enough to wait for. I'm not withholding anything that's a prize. Because people who have things that are worth something that they cherish, they protect it. Hello? When you have something that you cherish, that you don't want to break or collect dust or whatever, what do? You hold on to it. You hold it tight. You tell people, don't touch it. You can look, but you can't touch. Isn't that what we say? You can't translate worth and high value if you're an easy woman. If he can get at you and dig in your cervix after 3 days of talking on the phone, you cannot translate worth that way. That's not how it goes. Why? Because he knows that you don't know him well enough. He knows this. He knows he hasn't done anything for you. He knows this. He knows it. So it's like, well, if she did this and I ain't even say I liked her, and she did this, trash, and that's what that is. They don't respect it or you or me when we do it. No, they don't. You have to make them wait, and it's not even to make them wait like a game, like you're trying to manipulate him into having a relationship with you. I want y'all to stop even thinking about it in terms of that. You don't wait to con no man into having a relationship with you. You wait because you don't know who you're dealing with. You wait because your interest is in protecting your health and well-being. That's why you're waiting. Not to cajole him or scam him into putting no ring on your finger. It has nothing to fucking do with deceit or deception or strong arming and all that shit that these men accuse women of when they say, oh, we got a 90-day rule or something like that. I don't even like that 90-day rule. I don't know who came up with it. I think it's bogus. I think that's a joke too. But you're waiting because this dude is a stranger. He hasn't tried and proven himself worthy to have access to the most important thing in your life, which is what's between your legs. Because anything else he may have to offer is not equivalent to a life and death matter like sex. Sex is life and death. Sex creates life, and you could die from it if you fuck the wrong man. So nothing he can give you is equivalent to the risk that you take when you open your fucking legs for these men that you do not know. I don't give a shit how many zeros are in his bank account. This is not about scamming nobody. So when they come with, are you trying to pressure me? You got to look at them sideways like, if you think I'm doing this because it's about you, you got this thing twisted, dude. My number one priority is in protecting myself. And until you're tried and proven and I know what your intentions are, you don't get access to this. This ain't about scamming you. You can walk, dude. You can do whatever you want. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. But a date with me don't guarantee you nothing. It don't guarantee you a dime. This is the mentality that you are supposed to have. I don't care what he's spending on you. I don't give a shit if he buys you a car. I don't care what he gives you. It still ain't equivalent to the life and death matter of having access to the inside of your body. Putting bacteria, mucus, shit, piss, blood exchange, all of those things that are exchanged during sex you can't equate a car, a house, a wedding ring, an engagement ring, a diamond, I don't give a shit, money. You cannot equate none of that to the risk you take when you open your legs for a man, because your life changes forever. Forever when you lay down with him. Forever a soul tie. God forbid you get pregnant too. Then what? Then what? And they want to say, oh, it ain't worth waiting for. You allow men to tell you a life and death matter like sex with you ain't worth the wait. When they talk about what you're waiting for, when they start having conversations like, well, I understand, but I don't see the point in waiting. You know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to pick up your bag, put on your coat, and get the fuck out of there. That you're not even supposed to have any dialogue with any dude after that. When he tells you straight up, because some of these men do, when they tell you, well, I get it and all, but I don't really see the point in waiting. If you want to do it, you should just do it. When they start talking that shit, put on your coat, pull up your pants, rehook your bra or whatever been off, put it back on and hit the door real quick, because that ain't the one you should even contemplate doing anything with. If he's telling you it's a waste of time to wait, he's already telling you that he's evaluated your worth, and this really ain't for the long haul. This right here ain't real. Are you expecting this thing to be forever? All we got is right now, boo. All I'm thinking about is right now. You think about you holding out because you think we're gonna be something next year? We're gonna actually be talking next year? Child, please. That's what he's saying. You have to treat intercourse like what it is. Life and death. It is life and death for you. I don't care what none of these sperm guzzling whores, these yoni egg peddlers are telling you out here. A lot of them were sexually abused as children, them damn selves. A lot of these hoes come from abusive backgrounds. And they got you doing seminars and shit, putting shit in your mouth and your ass and all that kind of stuff, feeling up yourself and everything under the guise of liberation. And most of them are coming from sexual abuse. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. So nobody who's talking about liberation and do what thou wilt is the whole of the law can tell me nothing about freedom of thought when you are saying to yourself, you know what? I'm divorced from my neck, my brain is not attached to my vagina. My heart and my brain are not attached to what I do down here from the waist down doesn't have nothing to do with my heart. You have to side-eye those types of women because those women are canines. Those women are no longer in touch with themselves, with their femininity. They're no longer women. They're like men with vaginas. That's what they've turned into. They've decided I'm going to be a dog just like men because men have dogged me out. So since I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. That's what they do. That's what they do. Sex can ruin your life, but the perspective of it's not that serious now, as I said before, because of technology. What is technology? Condoms. birth control pills, the morning after pill, the IUDs, what is it? The female condoms or whatever now, or spermicides, right? All of these things are technology created so that you don't have to think about being responsible when you fuck somebody out here. I don't have to worry about, tomorrow, because this spermicide gonna kill all that. I don't really have to worry about liking you or what's gonna happen when I get up, because I done took the pill before, so I'm straight. I ain't gotta have feelings. I ain't gotta catch feelings. I ain't gotta know your intention, because I'm not gonna get pregnant. I don't gotta know if you care about me or not, because I'm not gonna wake up 9 months later and have your baby. So I don't really gotta care about what you actually think of me. You don't have to like me, is what women are saying now. Women are saying, "No, I don't care if the dude likes me or not. I just want to get my nuts." This is what technology has done. This is what technology has done. It's given you a false perception of reality. It's made you think that you can be nonchalant and sexually liberated, just supposedly like men. Supposedly. And women in all their liberation are still getting hurt. Still getting their feelings hurt when the dude walks away. When he goes, "Oh, I thought we was just playing. I thought we was playing games here. How you catching feelings?" But that's what's happening now. And that's what's happening when we don't wait. You have to ask yourself, what is your life worth? Thank you, Tia. Selkis, how do you feel about the young women who are selling their virginity for 6 figures? Because you once said put a price tag on the P, so you should be in favor of those who sell their virginity? I said put a price tag on your P because it is worth something. You need to know. You need a quantifiable number, not a price list. We don't do price lists because price list means zero. It doesn't have a value. You need to know what your value is. And by putting a price tag on your P, I mean, is your vagina worth marriage? Is your vagina worth being engaged? Is your vagina worth a house? Is your vagina worth being a girlfriend? Is your vagina worth somebody paying your way through school? Is your vagina worth, I don't know, buying you an apartment or a condo or something like that? Like, what is your vagina worth? What do you expect? Or what do you want someone else to think about you when you're in their presence? What are you worth? Because he's quantifying your worth. He's saying, well, I know you want $100, but I only think you're worth 20. I only think you're worth 20. You can get this 20 right here, and I'll buy you a sandwich. That's what you can get. I ain't paying half your rent. Or you work. Some women feel they are worth being taken care of 100%. Some of y'all say that you're worth being taken care of 50%. Y'all 50-50 hoes. Y'all 50-50 chicks go, yeah, well, I'll pay half. I don't want you to be burdened with me. So, all you got, I'll pay half and you pay half. Whatever the number is, you got to know what it is. You have to know what it is. Now, as far as anybody selling their virginity for how much? 6 figures? That wouldn't be enough. 6 figures ain't no money. You could piss out 6 figures just putting gas in your car. 6 figures is not no money for a virgin, okay? Unless that's coming with land, deeds, titles, my grandchildren are going to be okay off the money that I get and everything. Like you straight and your whole family straight. If we swapping If we do an exchange like that, then it has to be like a dowry for real, you know? What the hell? It has to be a dowry for real, not for play. And that's what that is. So six figures ain't even nothing. Now I saw one chick that actually sold her virginity on eBay for like I think it was $1.2 million. The chick looked like she was like Kim Kardashian type. What's up with my light? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all see me now? Yeah, so I actually saw that. And that one made news. That one made news. The chick sold it for 1.2 or $1.6 million on eBay. On eBay. Now we talking about something there. Now we talking about something there. So it it is what it is. I wore your hat in a dream. Okay. They selling it for $1 million and better. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of chicks getting a coin for their virtue. They're getting a coin for their virtue. Don't let the devil win, Selkis. What are you talking about? What does it mean when a guy asks if you're a virgin on the second day of knowing him? What does it mean if a guy asks if you're a virgin on the second date? Why? Hold on, y'all. Why would he be asking you if you're a virgin? Have you talked about that? About not being experienced sexually? Do you look underage? Because that's not a normal question to ask. That's a little weird. So Precious, either do you look like you're 17 or something like that? Because I can understand if you look really young, or if you mention that you're inexperienced during a conversation, then I could see why he would ask that. If it's not either of those, then that's a little weird. You've been asked that too, Rosemary? If you're a virgin? So what do you look? You look 19 also? R. Kelly used to ask his victims that. Well, those girls were young, so I could he would ask that because them chicks were young. Popeye's chicken sandwich is the new crack. What is the deal? What is the? Can y'all explain to me? On my timeline, I got so many. I saw so many posts about people buying this damn Popeye's chicken. I'm like, if people wanted to poison black people, it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard at all. At all. Like what's the hype about Popeyes? What I don't get it. I was trying to ask you about that last live, Selkis. About what? About the virgin question? Maybe I seem gullible. I've been trying to piece that together myself. You probably do. You probably do, because that's an unusual question to ask. To ask if you are a virgin means that you are projecting an experience in some form or fashion, either by the way you look or your conversation or the questions you're asking are alluding to some sort of immaturity. Because if you don't look young, if you don't look 17, then that's an unusual question to ask unless your conversation is very juvenile. So I don't know. People mistake me as a 12-year-old. People mistake me as 12, and plus he asked why don't I have a boyfriend, and I told him I was shy. He then asked if I was a Oh, so there you go. Usually, two things. You look 12 and you say you're shy. If you look like you're 12 years old and you said you're shy, then I would ask that too. You seriously look 12? How old are you? How old are you, Precious? Selk has helped me. I'm a Popeye's chicken sandwich addict. And your poop must smell like a garbage dump. Yuck. Popeye's chicken? In 2019, why are you not cooking a meal for yourself? Popeye's chicken, dude? Come on now. All that chemicals stuff they put on that. So why is he talking to a 12 year old looking girl? Well, then that'll be the next question. That will be the next question right there. If you look like you're 12, if you look like you're 12 and he's still talking to you, oh, so you're 20. Okay. Why are men attracted to you if you look 12? Sure self says yuck. Well, maybe you need to do a little makeover on yourself, a little adjustments. I don't know how you dress. I don't know if you look 12 because you're a slender build or something like that. Maybe a few little tweaks to make you look more sophisticated, and maybe a little tweaking in your conversation will help too. I don't know what you're saying out there. I don't know. I don't think it's sexy to look like a kid. To look cute indirectly means you're ugly. What? Rosemary, what are you talking about? To look cute indirectly means you're ugly? Lord have mercy. All right. She said if you look cute, that means you ugly, y'all. 20 is the new 12. 20 plus 12. Lord have mercy. Y'all gotta get sophisticated. I don't know. I side-eye dudes who are attracted to Ariana Grande. She's 26, but she looks 16. That girl's 26? Wow. Yeah, she look about, well, I'd say she look past for 18, 20. I didn't know she was 26, though. Wow. Wow. Well, listen, listen. A lot of men have perverted appetites out here. A lot of these dudes are into all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. They like little girls. A lot of dudes like little girls, little looking girls. They do. They do. A lot of people are perverts. And that's the main reason why I say don't be intimidated by these men. Thank you, Mr. Wright, for your $2. I thought I graduated to $20. How I get back down to $2? Mr. Right, put another zero in there and stop playing. You know you love me. Show me how much you love me and give me that $20, man. Stop holding out on me. I know you have dreams about me and everything. You playing me close now. Don't play me close. Put another zero on there and make me impressed. Make me get off this live saying, "Ooh, Mr. Right. Mr. Right." Little girls, yuck. They said the beauty standards are becoming pedophile friendly. Uh-oh. The young look, tiny bodies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If that's the case, ooh, I hope not. I hope that's just a bad rumor. I, Mr. Right, look at God. Look at God. Look what God has done. Mr. Right gave me $50, y'all. Woo! Ask and ye shall receive. Ask and ye shall receive. Look at my man. Look at my man. I know you love me too. Now I really know you love me. Now I really know you do. I was speculating before, but now it's a fact. See, we dealing facts over here. Yes, God. Look at God, y'all. Look at God. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Right. Y'all all got a clap for Mr. Right. Give him a clap sign.